If you are just joining, let me know where you're joining from. We are, I don't know, we're going to have some fun. This album might be too big to use in this live stream. I don't know. Let's find out. I feel like I've got to back way up, but I've also still got to be able to see you guys. So, hey, Karina's Butterfly Kisses. How are you doing? We're gonna doodle today. I don't know exactly what we're gonna do, but So yeah. Hey, Steffi. How are you doing today? You're up late. If you are just joining, let me know where you're joining from. I'm doing good, Karina. I'm doing good. Aw, thanks for the gift. Well, hi, Diane. How are you doing? Well, I'm very glad you're here. From Alberta, Canada. Oh, nice. We have a lot of people from Canada in here, usually, in general. Hey, Lindsay, how you doing? I don't know exactly what we're going to do today, but we're going to do something. From Indiana. Hi, Pam from Indiana. It is. So it's the same smooth paper with the alcohol coating. It's just an 8x8 instead of a 5x5. So this would be the size that I normally use. And I was like, why not? Why not try out an 8x8? And so we're here. Can you see the pumpkins? I actually never finished them. They are just how we left them. We have these. And where's the other one? We have this one. So yeah, this is the one where we did the different paints. So you can see it's all dry now, and you can see it's still kind of shiny here. So you can see it shine a little bit there. These are the Amazon paints. These are the Temu paints, and they never really, I don't know, they never really shined up. They just looked kind of yucky. I don't know. I like the colors. I just don't like the consistency. So, but the Amazon paints, the pearlescent paints from Amazon are shiny. Those are the two on the ends. So they shined up pretty good. Yeah. So that's what we did there. So now we know. Now we know. So same thing here. These were the Temu paints. And see, they just got really kind of chalky and yucky and I don't know. Not crazy. Not a fan. Not a fan. So, now we know. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. So, yeah, it did dry a bit different. For sure. But the Amazon paints ended up being shiny. Oh, loving your 6.5 by 6.5. That's a good size too. Yeah. All right. Well, we're just going to doodle together. I don't know what you've been doing today, but here's what I'm doing today. Normally I'm here on Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon Central Time, but I had some time today because I will either be late tomorrow or really late tomorrow because I have an appointment that I think is going to run a little long, and then I'll be next door to my son. I'll be an exit away, and he has the day off tomorrow, my youngest son. So we may have lunch together. So, which I don't get to do very often with him. Usually we only get to see him if he's having car issues or if he's playing with his band. We go see that. But yeah, seldom do I just get to go see him on my own. So usually it's my husband and I we both show up to go see him. So yeah, I thought it would be nice to spend a little time with him if he's available. So just in case I'm not here tomorrow, you'll know why. So, well, I don't know. I just feel like putting pen to paper today. That's where I'm at. So I don't know. I'm just going to make some, I think I'm just going to make some like jagged lines. I'm not going to think too hard about it. I'm going to make another one. I don't know how big I want to make them. I don't know. We'll go about there. I don't know. Oh, handmade cards. Hey, Gigi, how you doing? Nancy, handmade cards. Are you making Christmas cards? And then, I don't know, we'll make another one. We'll make another series, another set. Birthday cards. Oh, I love it. Birthday cards. Bad EKG? That might be where I'm at. I don't know. Oh, Lindsay played with pumpkin painting today. Oh, exciting things like putting away laundry. Yeah, that's what I did yesterday. I finally folded, the ever-increasing pile of towels. Finally folded them and put them away. So, all right. I think I'm going to trace out these lines. And I feel like this needs to be a little bit wider. So I'm going to trace out the outside of this, I think. No real plan today, just wanting to put ink to the paper. Practice tracing, practice, drawing these lines, trying to make them a consistent width apart. I don't know, that's my struggle. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't work every time, so. Some brain convolutions. Okay, I haven't actually tried that yet. I was going to message you because I have questions, Gigi. I was going to ask how you started. Like, okay, I saw your the two images that you put out, but I don't know. I still have questions. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Oh, no, neither napped, so it's wild. I'm so sorry. I don't miss those days. Oh, my gosh. Diane, it's like making the bed. Why bother making the bed? I'm going to get back in it. Actually, I'll tell you what. My husband, we don't actually, make... Okay. Hold on. Okay, are we better? Let me know if we're better. And draw some continuous worm tunnels. That's what I was wondering. I was wondering if you go back and forth or if you just kind of follow the edge. What do you do? I thought out. Good. Okay. I had another device so that I could hear some music, but I turned it off. So it could be because I was using too much Wi-Fi. So yeah. All right, let me know if that's any better. And we will keep moving forward in the meantime. I think, so normally in my 5x5 album, I would use both pages. But I think in this album, I'm just going to use this side. I think that's what I'm going to do. And man, I tell you what, who is, let's let the ink roll. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Who else is anybody here already thinking about Christmas? I haven't even, I don't know. So we'll be going to my parents in a couple of weeks. And I already have their Christmas gifts, but I bought them some heavy comforters because they live, farther north. It actually gets cold there. And my mother has been complaining that my father has not. So their house is so old, they still have a boiler system for heat. And I think they're putting in like ductless or doing something. I don't know. They're doing something different. And so my dad has been refusing to light the boiler, and also refusing to hire somebody to do whatever process it is they're doing for what they're going to be using for heat. And he keeps saying, I can do it myself. And Mom says, which means we still have no heat because he hasn't done it yet. So I bought them some heavy comforters, just in case. And I only got this because early on, my husband said, hey, the next time we go to your mom and dad's, we're going to drive. And I was like, okay, good. That means I can bring this stuff up there, right? Well, fast forward, and who forgets that she has bought Christmas presents, and her husband says, hey, how much would it be to fly? And because we have direct flights from where we are to the nearest airport to them, which is about 40 minutes away from where they live, sometimes I can get round trip tickets for like $80. I think right now it was just over $100 per person, so it really wasn't bad. So he says, let's fly. It'll be cheaper. I said, okay. So I buy tickets. And I mean, I can always cancel them, but now we're committed to flying, right? And suddenly it occurs to me, I'm like, oh no, how am I going to get these comforters to them? And my husband says, just mail it. And all I can think is, these suckers are heavy. I don't think he understands it's going to cost more to mail it than it did to buy them. So, So I don't know what to do. At this point, I'm thinking, can I put these things in a space bag and stick them in checked luggage or something? Because checked luggage would be like $35 extra. I don't travel with luggage. Like I don't even bring a not a carry-on. I don't even bring a what do you call it? Well, yeah, like a carry-on. I don't even bring a carry-on. I just bring a personal bag. Like I bring a backpack. If it doesn't fit in the backpack, it doesn't go with me. So, yeah, it's just going to be checked bags with comforters. So, yeah, I do wonder. But then I'm thinking, well, shoot, if I do that, then I've got to leave a piece of luggage at my mom and dad's because I'm not paying to bring it back with me. But then I think, but what if they have gotten Christmas gifts that I need to bring back with me? Like at the end of the day, I'm moving toward like, should we just drive? But I also hate the thought of driving because it's a 12-hour drive. And I'm like, I know, I just don't want to do it. So I've actually done that. Pam, I have actually shipped my clothes instead of traveled with them because it was cheaper. It was like $12 to ship them where, it would have cost me the cost of a carry-on, which I think was $30. So, yeah, I was like, no, I'm not paying. Like, I don't do all the extras. I don't pay for a seat. You have a ticket, they're going to give you a seat. They just assign you one, right? I'm like, I don't care where I sit. It's literally an hour-long flight. I don't care. So I don't pay for an extra, I don't pay to pick my seat. I don't pay to pick my seat. I don't pay to carry extra luggage. I don't, all the extras. I don't do all that. So, but yeah, at this point I'm like, shoot, maybe we should just drive. So I should probably ask, hey, is there anything I'm going to have to bring back with me? Because then it might change, do I bring luggage? Oh my gosh. So actually, Skyward, I cannot rebuy them there because I got them on sale from Bed Bath & Beyond was going out of business here. And I got them from there. Oh gosh, stay-at-home dog mom. Oh my goodness. Woo, my goodness. Oh, wow. Okay, wait a minute. I'm reading the conversation between stay-at-home dog mom and Lindsay. They're talking about the snow in Minnesota. Can't even imagine. Check bag, but use a box. Hey, I could probably do that too. I didn't think about that. The snow in North Dakota. Yeah, that's nuts. Hey, Cheryl, how are you doing? Yeah, I agree, Cheryl. They can keep the snow. They can keep it. We don't need it here. Don't need it here, for sure. So I can definitely say I am not ready for Christmas. I think my parents are the only people that I have thought about for Christmas because, I knew that we were going there and I thought, oh, I'll get theirs before we travel up there. A duffel bag that you can roll. I didn't think about that either. You guys are so smart. That's why you're here. You guys are so smart. I also need to weigh it to make sure it's within the weight limit for a carry-on. I mean, not a carry-on, checked luggage. Didn't even think about that. Gosh, you guys are smart. You have 4 big gifts and you're done with all Christmas shopping. How nice. So Angie, it actually depends on the airline. Some airlines are 50 pounds. Some airlines are 40 pounds. So you need to check that. Yeah, and I did think about vacuum bags, especially if I were to mail it. I was going to put them in vacuum bags. Hopefully they don't bust wide open. Oh, gosh. So, yeah. Oh, art show Saturday. Oh, nice. My mom just did her first like craft thing, and it was a small group. It wasn't anything like they didn't have a lot of traffic. They actually ended it early. It was just for Friday and Saturday, and they ended it early because they didn't have any traffic. But, she said it gave her a good feel for what she needed to bring from now on, what she needed to stock, those kind of things. So, for her, it wasn't about making a lot of money the first go round. So, yeah. Buy suitcases from Goodwill. Yeah. That's true. How far am I away from New Orleans? It depends on what part of New Orleans, but I'm about an hour away. Unless you're in traffic. She did. She said she enjoyed it. And she learned some stuff. So that was good. It was helpful. She said it was helpful. So I was glad to hear that. Okay, now we get to fill the spaces. I never know what to fill the spaces with. Do I ever go there? Yeah, actually, I was there just a couple weeks ago. We went to a concert. We went to see, oh my God, who did we go to see? Somebody help me out. I told y'all where I was. Lindsay, do you remember who I went to see? Oh my God. Why can I not? My brain just went blip. Depeche Mode. Thank you. I went to see Depeche Mode. I'm going to tell you, in my head, I was like, Menudo. once that went through my brain, it was stuck there. Oh my God, right? No, Depeche Mode. We went to see Depeche Mode. Oh, look at the corgi. Thank you, Connie. Oh, gosh. Yes, Tatiana, I'm live. I know, it's unexpected. See, I know, Nancy, 2 peas in a pod. That's how my brain does. Look, and I do that with people's names, too. I'm like, oh, my God, do not say that name out loud because you know that's not their name. And once you say that name out loud, it's going to be wrong and it's going to stick, and that's what you'll call them forevermore. That's usually what runs through my name, or through my head. I was going to say Duran Duran. I think I actually, what did I tell people? Let's see. I think once I said Menudo, like early on when somebody asked me who we were going to see. Once I said Menudo, and once I said, oh gosh, I said somebody else, and it was wrong too. And I was like, I don't know who we're going to see. I can't remember. Engelbert Humperdinck. Oh gosh. Yeah, they're an 80s band. I mean, but I'm gonna tell you what, for like guys in their 60s, they put on a show. I was really surprised. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, they were on your For You page. That's funny. Oh my God. Hi, Amanda. Oh, that's too funny. All right. We get to fill this space. I don't know what we're going to fill it with. Let's see. Let's do, I don't know. Let's make dots. We're just going to make circles. We're going to make circles. Let's make circles. We're going to make big circles. Excuse me so much. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. With love. Fill it with love. Oh, I love that. Let's make circles. Random. Y'all, I'm sorry. I have a tickle. Hang on, let me grab some water. Cheryl, make sure to check your subscription benefits soon. We're going to be having our giveaway at the end of the month, and when I tell you, it is full of stuff. It is full of stuff. We have a couple of people who have donated some stuff to our giveaway, and there's going to be a lot in it. No, it's not going to be a bubble rage. Nope, we're not drawing tiny bubbles. No, I'm actually just going to connect these bubbles. So I think we're safe for today. Nancy, I saw that yours renewed yesterday. All right, so we're going to connect these bubbles. Let's connect them. Do I want to make a space? Let's make a space. Connect the bubbles. Connect the bubbles. Oh, that's going to be, I tell you what, we're going to pretend like there's a bubble down here. We'll just pretend like there's one down there. Otherwise, it gets... There. Oh, Tatiana, congratulations to the weekend's winner in advance. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm really excited. It's going to be a lot of stuff in our giveaway. Amanda, welcome to the laugh party. It's a lot of fun. Hey, look, now don't count yourself out yet. I'm having the drawing on the 31st. You don't have to be present to win. You just have to be a subscriber. So we will have the drawing on the 31st. And I will say you probably want to make sure that you are subscribed by the 30th, like by the end of the 30th. Oh my gosh, the gifts. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to have art supplies like we have a couple of albums. One is just like this, only smaller, just like the one we're drawing in. It has this smooth paper in it. I don't know. I really like it. My pens tend to last a little bit longer. It's really smooth paper. A lot of fun. We're going to have also a watercolor album. So, just like it, we have a watercolor album. A lot of fun. A set of pens. We have some Ember Lily paint going in there. She sent the Diva collection. I usually get some watercolor from Art Philosophy. What else do we have going in there? We're going to make a little bubble here because I feel like it needs a place to connect. I don't know. I usually buy markers. Like I buy a variety of things. I usually talk to the winner first, just to find out, do you already have this? Should I get something else? But a lot of times they're like, send whatever, because, like if you're like me, I'm like, I can always use it as Christmas gifts too. Like I can pass along whatever I already have. So, yeah, it's just going to be fun. I'm here for fun, y'all. Like I'm telling you what, as long as it's fun, I'm here. I'm here. I'm not here as a job. I don't make money doing this. Whatever funds we get, I roll back into supplying our gifts for the giveaway. So I'm here to have fun. So there's that. All right, let's see. We're going to go this way and we're going to go wasnap. We're going to go this way. I don't know what's happening here. I'm supposed to make a triangle and I don't know what happened. Well, it's just going to live that way. I can't apparently talk and make a decision at the same time. All right. We'll have another circle over here and we will connect it. And we will connect it. There. I don't know. We'll just connect them. A poll. Yes, we're going to have a poll. Look, if you have never been a part of the giveaway, it is a whole live stream in and of itself. And it has audience participation. So you don't have to be present to win, but it sure is a lot of fun. And, it's a good time. Fun to be had for all. All right, let's put some stuff in here. We're just going to trace these out. Because, why not? Cheryl, thanks for stopping by. Bubbly recovery. I like that. That's cute. Pam, you never know. You never know, Pam. If I draw a check, no one will be upset. Oh, thank you, Nancy. But, I think it's funny. People make the assumption, you have all these followers. You must be, making something. I'm like, nope, not really. Not really. Don't quit your day job, man. Not really. I do it because I enjoy it. I really love being here in community with you guys. So, yeah, do it because I love it. Hey, Lily, how are you doing? And look at you guys making friends in here. Aw. Love it. That's why we're here. We're here to build community, make connections, meet new people. I love, I love community. I think that's something that we all need. We weren't meant to do life alone. Aw, Diane, thank you. Oh, Lily, working and listening. That's good. I'm good with that. I was driving and listening earlier to Bloomin' Fairy. She was packing up orders, and I was just listening. So I love to catch you guys. Anytime you guys are live streaming, I love to try to catch you, even if it's just for a moment to say, to pop in and say, hey. I love trying to catch you guys live. I feel like that is my job. My job is to be here to support you guys. I love being a cheerleader for you guys. I love bringing some encouragement. I feel like that's my purpose and my job. And I don't need to be paid for it. So we roll our funds back into having fun. Our subscriber funds go toward our giveaway, and our live stream gift funds go toward being able to buy products to test out. So I also like testing out supplies. So if you ever have something that you want tested out that you're like, hey, I've always wondered about this, can you demo it? Sure. I probably don't know what I'm doing, but but I'll give it my best shot. We'll have a little fun along the way. Like, what was it? Yesterday, we changed out ink in some of our ink pens, and I don't know what I'm doing. So, I'm just over here making a mess. But whatever, you get to see what it's really like to change ink pens. I didn't try it in advance. What pen am I using? I'm using a Unipen. I'm using a 0.3, and it is one of the ones that we refilled yesterday. So that is what I am using. Messy fun. It was. Look, had you actually seen a bigger scope of view, you would have seen me I went to set the bottle down because the bottle had a bubble on the top of the nozzle, and it was like an ink bubble. And I was like, oh no, I don't know what to do. So I set the bottle down, and when I did, the bubble popped and ink flew and went everywhere. That's something that you didn't see because it happened off camera. But it was certainly a good time. Oh my gosh, it was all over my hands. It was all over the table. I probably have it's all over my board. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Oh my gosh. So yeah. And I'm sorry, I feel like I have missed something. Yeah, Unipen. Unipen, I'm using a 0.3. So yeah. Yeah, there's probably still some left on my table. That wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. And here we go. Here's where things I'm trying to keep them consistent, and they're just not. We just have weird, they're not even, whatever. Whatever. No, it is not Thursday. So in case you're wondering, I usually go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon Central Time. Every so often I pop in unexpectedly. So, you never know. But tomorrow I have an appointment that I'm pretty sure is going to run long, so I was going to be late anyway. And my youngest son is off of work tomorrow, and he is going to be an exit away from where I am going to be. So I'm thinking about taking him to lunch afterwards. So in case I'm either non-existent or just super late tomorrow, I decided why not do this now? I have some time now. So, we'll just have a little fun now. I wish that TikTok would inform you too. Yep, it's just, it's just a freebie. It's just an extra. And hey, if you ever miss them, I'm going to tell you what. Our subscribers are in a special secret subscribers only group where our live streams live on. So if you ever miss a live stream, well, for subscribers, you can watch it again. And guess what? You can rewind and fast forward and skip all the commercials. So you can enjoy at your own pace. Well, that was awful. Maybe I'm just going to make those lines thicker because they just seem to get wonky sometimes. So yeah. My hope was I would ink in the middle, but I think I'm just going to end up inking in these lines. Because I can't seem to keep them from touching. Every time I think about this, I always think about the band The Offspring. And like in my head goes, gotta keep them separated. I don't know, it always says that. Doesn't always work, but and it's kind of like playing the game of Operation, don't touch, waiting for it to buzz. The ships from Star Wars, oh my gosh. Don't let my husband hear you say that. He would have to tell you all about them. He'd tell you what they're called. He'd tell you some other random facts about them. Is anybody else watching all the spin-off stuff in the Star Wars universe? Like we've had to watch all of the Mandalorian. We've had to watch... oh gosh, what's the one that's out right now? They had one after the Mandalorian that I just couldn't. I was like, I can't. It's too slow. It was rough. It was just, oh. And then Ahsoka, is that what's out right now? Yeah, we've watched all the Marvel stuff too, Skyward. So, Marvel, Star Wars. I live in a house full of testosterone, so we don't get to watch the girly things. It's all, Oh, the new Loki's fun. I've enjoyed the new Loki. It's a lot of fun. Okay, that really bothers me that some of them, that is just inconsistent. So, let's do this. We're just going to make wide lines. We're just going to ink it in because that bugs me. So, here we go. We're making decisions, Nancy. Making decisions. all on my own. You'll be so proud of me. It didn't require a poll or anything. I did it all by myself. All by myself. Oh my gosh. How'd you like that poll in the subscribers group? I did that just for y'all. I thought y'all were having withdrawals, so I had to put a poll in the subscribers group. Thank you, Kate. Oh, Kate, you should become a subscriber. We'd have even more fun. I'm telling you what, It's a blast. We have our secret subscribers only group, and we have challenges in there. We have some wild polls in there. We have our live streams live on. We also have a subscribers only giveaway at the end of the month every month. So our active subscribers are we draw a winner from our active subscribers, and we give away art supplies. And it's a lot of fun. We do. Tony's right. We have everything in there. Yes, I did, Skyward. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I wanted to see if y'all were paying attention. I was amused. I don't know if anybody else was amused, but I was amused. I was so amused I had to show my husband. And some of the comments were just, y'all were hilarious. Oh my goodness. Hey Tracy, how you doing? Tracy, congratulations. I saw your post recently about acquiring 10,000 followers. That's incredible. I'm so excited for you. I bet it's something you never expected. But I'm so glad it's happened. I don't know what you're going to do with all 10,000 of them, but... Oh, yay, I'm so glad. So, yeah, in case you didn't know, our subscribers also do for those that want to participate. You don't have to participate. Anything is, participate as much or as little as you want to in our subscribers group. But they also do a collaborative piece where we put them in groups of like 3 to 4 people, and we do a mail out piece that they kind of treat like pen pals. They add a little bit and send it to the next person, and the next person adds a little bit and sends it to the next person. So it's a lot of fun. It's a fun way to get actual mail instead of just junk mail all the time. Does anybody else feel like, well, my mailbox is now like my phone. It's all just junk mail or bills. That's how I feel. Like, I don't feel like I get real exciting mail anymore. Welcome to adulthood. So I enjoy mail. My mom has always been good about sending stuff in the mail. She'll send a card, or she'll send a small package, or she's always been a good gift giver. And for the life of me, I want to be a good gift giver. I have good intentions. I have bad follow through. Oh gosh. Yeah, it jumped fast, huh? I know. Oh, Sydney, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. Oh gosh, Lori, close to 4,000. Yay. Oh man, so I've checked out some of Lori's live streams too, and she does paper quilling among other things. And so Lori, I was in a craft supply store the other day, and I saw that they had paper for paper quilling, and I was so excited because I knew what that was. I mean, I would have otherwise not known, and I'd have been like, why you need tiny strips of paper? What do you do with that? So yeah, I would have otherwise not known. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool that people can do things like this, but with okay, this is going to sound dumb. People can do things like this, but with paper. I know that makes no sense because you're probably like, you're using paper right now. But no, instead of drawing it, they make paper make shapes. They make shapes with paper, and then they put it on other paper. This is just getting out of hand. Oh gosh. my goodness. So yes, I'm actually very impressed. Flotty I used to love, when I was growing up, I used to love to do origami. I can't do that so much now. I don't really remember it. But I can remember we used to hold, like, we had a ladies group that would do a luncheon once a year. And I was always in charge of going around to fold napkins. So it was a lot of fun. Basic definition. Yeah, that's your basic definition. You fold paper strips into shapes and treat them like ink. You glue them to other pieces of paper. You make a picture with them. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness, doing a large glass container full of tiny stars. Oh, how precious. So when is the wedding? Your best friend is getting married. When is the wedding? How long do you have to complete this project? Are you in a hurry? Do you have time? Have you waited till the last moment? I have questions. Because if you're like me, I'm usually like, I do my best work under intense pressure. Okay. Flotty dot, check your date. check your date. I mean, I could be wrong, but but I think you've missed it. Yeah, I think you've missed it. I don't think that you're going to have time to finish that. Okay, a whole year. You have a whole year. Oh my goodness. I was in a panic for a moment. I was like, oh no. I don't know that you have a best friend anymore. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My best friend lives in Texas. I've known her for probably over 30 years now, right at 30 years. And she is my alter ego. She is worlds different, She's so funny. But during quarantine, during the shutdown, she had a different work schedule that, like, Tuesdays were different, right? I think Tuesdays she went into the office to do some paperwork and water plants and, that kind of stuff. And so to this day, I always call her on Tuesdays because I'm like, you're off today, right? And she's like, no, I don't know where you get this idea that I'm off on Tuesdays. But I am fully convinced that on Tuesdays she's off work. To this day, I can't tell you how many times we have this conversation that she's like, I don't know what you're thinking, but I am not off on Tuesdays. So it has become a running joke that surely she's off on Tuesdays. She even says, I told my boss that I apparently needed to be off on Tuesdays because you said so. It didn't go over well. I said, well, let me talk to him. Maybe I can convince him. Something needs to change. Yes, she is very much the bad influence. There have been conversations where she is like, your husband is never going to let you come over ever again. She is very much the bad influence. Oh my goodness. But, it also doesn't take very much to talk me into a little bit of craziness every now and then. So, yeah. Oh, man. It's probably equally bad influences. I don't know. You'd be surprised, Nancy. She is the one that talked me into my first tattoo. She's the one that talked me into my first piercing that was anywhere other than my ears, like years and years ago. And my husband, y'all, my husband is super, like, I feel like he was born an old man. You know, like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? So, yeah, that's just how he is, right? And so anytime we do something, I'm like, okay, we can't tell my husband. We just have to see how long it takes him to find it. So, for instance, when we were much younger women, she talked me into having my belly button pierced. It is no longer pierced, by the way. Let's just go ahead and get that question out of the way. And it is no longer pierced because, not because of my husband, because I thought, surely I can't tell my husband, so we're just going to see how long we can hide it from him. You'd be surprised how long you can hide a belly button piercing from your spouse if you try hard enough. But it became very infected. Hence, I no longer have a belly button piercing. So it was quite short-lived. So the same thing with my first tattoo. My first tattoo I got underneath my wedding ring. So I was like, he'll never see it. And he didn't for a long time. So yeah, it's just the running joke that, I don't want to see him shake his head. He doesn't really disapprove, he's like, whatever you're going to do, you're going to do. But, he'll shake his head. So I never want to see him shake his head. So I'm like, okay, how long can I hide this from him? So when I had my wrist tattoo, I prepared for it like months in advance. I started putting temporary tattoos and, started getting them used to the idea. So I started putting temporary tattoos, and I guarantee you it took like months, months before. And I don't know if he saw it and just never said anything about it or never acknowledged it. But it took months for him to finally say something. So yeah. The tattoo on my finger, I was a chicken, and I just got his initial. I couldn't fit his whole name underneath my ring, so I just got his initial. So, yeah. So, now you know. So, recently, I had a friend who was like, hey, it wasn't my Texas friend. It was another friend. A friend who was like, hey, I would love to go get my ears pierced to have, she already has 2, and she wants to go get a third set, right, on her earlobes. I'm like, okay, we can do that. I'll go with you. She says, are you going to get something done? I said, yeah, I'll probably get something done. And so, like, I'm trying to decide what to do and all this stuff. And, oh yeah, my Houston friend is also the friend that talked me into my first cartilage piercing on my ear. And, my second one was this past endeavor, this past experience. Well, we get there, and lo and behold, like, this friend chickens out. I'm like, it's your lobes. It'll be fine. It's not even that bad. Yeah, so I ended up getting something, and it was funny because I had to preface it with like, okay, but it's got to be something small, because my husband can't know right away. So like, it's now a running joke. Like, how long will it take for my husband to notice this? Not that he doesn't notice things, right? But, I'm like, I don't want to see him shake his head. So how long can I go before he notices and shakes his head? So I get this piercing, and I don't know, weeks go by, and I don't know if he checked the bank account or what he did, because out of the blue, we're standing in the kitchen, and he starts looking at me like side to side. He starts looking on either side of my head. And it was just a weird encounter, right? And he's looking and he's examining. And suddenly he just says, You have a lot of hoops. Because I wear a lot of, like, my jewelry is mostly round. It's mostly hoops. You have a lot of hoops. And I'm like thinking, what? I am suspicious, sir. Yeah. So I don't know if he just checked the bank account or what he did, but it was a weird encounter. So I had to show him. I'm like, oh yeah, I got this. So, he's like, when did you get that? And I was like, oh, I just did that recently. Blah blah blah. So it was kind of a funny encounter. So he didn't shake his head. He didn't say anything. But it's just funny to me now. Going, okay, how long is it going to take him? How long can I hide this? How long can? So it's funny because in secret groups with friends, I'll send pictures. Like when I had my wrist tattoo, I would send pictures of us holding hands. Like, he hasn't said anything yet, It was fun. You've been married this long. You got to do something to, have a little fun. Why do we hide them from Mr. Untangling? Usually just because he shakes his head. Like, I can't believe you did that. So, yeah. Is there a live with a pumpkin? Okay, so I was thinking about that right before I hit the live stream button here today. I remembered. I was like, oh, yeah, I never moved that over from yesterday. So that is in the works for this evening. I'm going to be moving yesterday's live stream over into our subscribers only group when we're finished here. So, yeah. Yay! Which we started a bunch of stuff and never finished it yesterday, just in case you were wondering. But that's what I'm going for. I like to start projects. I'm not so great at follow through. Obviously, because we still haven't posted yesterday's live to the secret group. No, we didn't. But we did fill pins. That's right. We did refill pins, but we finished nothing. We did learn a lot. We learned which paints to not purchase. Sort of, because I can't remember what they actually are and who I got them from. But we learned which ones worked and which ones didn't. We also learned how messy it is to refill pins. Yeah. Like a terrarium. Ooh, nice. Funny you should mention that. I have been looking for terrariums. I have a bunch of succulent plant babies that I am... I'm just thinking maybe if I put them in a terrarium, they'll grow a little bit better. Because I've got one that is not doing so well. And so, yeah, I don't know. But your spelling was a guess. It looks right. Nope. Nope. Okay. You actually put terranium, but I knew what you meant. Well, hey, Lisa Lou, how are you? Oh, my goodness. I love that y'all call him Mr. Untangling. So my husband has very white hair, and he has since he was in his 20s. His dad was solid white by the time he was 21, so my husband has followed in suit, and ended up with very salt and pepper hair in his 20s, and now it's white, complete with white beard. We tease, and every year when I was photographing, I'm like, please be Santa. Please be Santa. And he would not do it. He did it once for our nephews, and that was it. Yeah, he's always had really, really white hair. And so we had friends that would call him the silver fox, and he didn't know. That's what we called him behind his back. Yeah. Oh my gosh. His name is John. Yep. His name is John. But yeah, Mr. Untangling works too. Oh my goodness. So he's a mess. He's hilarious. he doesn't agree with some of my some of my bad choices sometimes. Oh, it was just funny to see, the first major piercing I got that got really infected, and he just kind of like, he never said anything. He doesn't say anything, but you can see it on his face that it's like, uh-huh. Uh-huh. This is what happens. Uh-huh. Oh, he did Santa on the 26th. So my husband is pretty lean guy, but we can put some padding in that suit. So but yeah. All right, let's try this again. We're going to try this one more time. Maybe this time will be different. One can hope. I'm highly optimistic. No, he doesn't. He does not say, I told you so. He does not. Look, it can be extremely infuriating because he also does not argue. Like, as a woman, like sometimes I just want to pick an argument. I just got angry words to say. I know you wouldn't think it, but sometimes. And he won't, like, he will not engage. Oh my gosh. So, yeah. And it's infuriating. It is infuriating that he just won't engage. Makes me even angrier, and I think he knows that. I think that's why he does it. So I usually pay it forward by not talking to him when I get angry. And that drives him crazy. Broommates. I like that. What do you call two witches that live together? Broommates. That's cute, Tony. Oh, gosh. Yeah, he doesn't. And he'll tell me, he's like, yeah, I don't think it's worth it. But he also won't tell me when I'm wrong. And that drives me crazy. Because, like when I finally realize, oh my gosh, I was wrong. And I have to say, oh my gosh, I was wrong and you didn't say anything. And he just says, I know. I know. Trash. That's what you are. You are trash. Why would you let me just be wrong in public? I think he thought that was, punishment enough. It was punishment enough to be wrong in public. So he just lets it go. Yep, just lets it go. So, oh my goodness, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. I don't have many complaints. I think my biggest complaint is probably how much he works. He works a lot. And he's one of these people that feels responsible for everybody and everything in his life, And I'm just like, some of these problems are not your problems. So, does he let the kids be wrong? Yes, he usually does. I mean, they're at an age now where they're all adults, so he's like, they're going to make bad decisions. And he usually just kind of lets it roll. Unless it's something that is really going to hinder, like ultimate consequences. Like it's going to be a heavy life-changing consequence. He'll say something, but at the same time, like, he also lets them know it's their decision to make. He's not going to, you can lead a horse to water, right? Of course, sometimes you can't even lead a horse to water. So. Oh my gosh. Your mom never knows she's wrong. Oh no. Alternative pin you can use on wood for tangles. Jen, that's a good question. I'm sure somebody in the live stream might know. Can anybody answer Jen's question? What is an alternative pin she can use on wood for tangles? She says Posca pin spits. So, yeah, maybe somebody can... I don't have any experience with that. But maybe somebody here has a good suggestion. All right, Karina says acrylic paint pens. Do you have any brand recommendations, maybe? Yeah, does anybody have any good brand recommendations? Like, I have no idea. That is not... It's probably something I should look into. My dad is a woodworker, so probably something I should look into. Yeah, marker or ink bleeds. Okay. Nancy says Posca is acrylic. So what did I do with it? I have... okay. I have one of these too. This is an oil-based paint pen. Craft Smart is an oil-based paint pen, and I don't even remember what I used it on, but I still have it. I certainly don't use it on, like, paper. It's not great. But, yeah, I don't know. So, but, they have other things out there too. It just tends to spray off. Okay. Seal the wood prior to painting it. Oh. Huh. If the surface isn't smooth, then all acrylic will... Okay. Yeah. Well, there you go. I hope that's helpful, Jen. I certainly hope that's helpful. So you're going to be like, what have we gotten done today? Nothing. This. We did this. I have no idea what we're putting in the next section. But so far, we have this. I almost feel like I just want to do this again and invert it. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll do this at the top and at the bottom. Maybe we'll invert it at the bottom. Oh, that got close again. Cannot keep it consistent. And I am not about to break out a ruler. It's just not in me. There's nothing in me that wants to grab a ruler. I just feel like it's good practice. Breathe, draw. And if it touches, well, it touches. It's close. All right. I don't know. We might get to a moment, Nancy, where people notice. It might be that bad. Oh, gosh. But hey, I am not opposed if you're a person that absolutely needs straight lines and you just, like, to function, you do what you got to do. You do what you got to do. But I'm doing this. This is where I'm at. I probably should have put another line in here, but I didn't. So here we are. Whatever. I'm not going to overthink it. So what kind of projects are you guys working on? Because I know not everybody is drawing this. Well, heck, maybe nobody's drawn this. I don't know, but, some of you are just listening. That's cool. A 5x5 sketchbook is teeny. Yeah, it can be whenever you're used to using a large sheet of paper. But look, I'm going to tell you what. So here's the things that I'm used to. This is actually much bigger than what I'm used to using. I'm used to using a 5x5. So I'll back this up and show you. I'm used to using a 5x5. So this is an 8x8 and this is a 5x5. I'm used to using a 5x5, and when I want, like when I have an idea, and I want to put it on paper first before I put it in a larger album, I have an even smaller album. and this one is more than halfway filled up with just stuff. Like, here's the thing we did the other day. Somebody sent this to me, and I'm like, yeah, I'll give it a try. So, yeah, it's just filled with stuff. So, like little pieces of things. So that's generally what I'm used to, is little tiny things, little tiny papers. I shake too sometimes. Yep, small is nice for close-up. It's actually nice for that 5x5 size is nice for posting here on TikTok, because one, it's fast. Well, it's faster depending on what you're doing. Like, I could not imagine filling this up with teeny tiny bubbles. Couldn't even imagine it. Yeah, okay, so we did the octagonal. Oh my God. I've done something like that before. And I really, really enjoyed it. I think it might be in here. Let me see if it's in this little album. Yeah, see, I did something like that, and I really enjoyed it. So here's the one that you sent, and I goofed a little bit. But here's the other one that you sent, and I didn't finish it, and it went awry, like it went wonky up in here. So I need to revisit it. But yeah. Well, hey, me, thanks for subscribing. Here's what I need you to do. Let's see. You just purchased an auto renewal. Oh, yay. Okay, for those of you who are subscribing, if you are not currently in the Secret Subscribers Only group, you want to be. It's a lot of fun in there. Our live streams live on in there. We have challenges that happen in there. But if you have not gained access to that as a subscriber, then please message me. I want to make sure that the links are working properly. Sometimes Facebook can be a pain, but I want to make sure that you have been able to access that group. If you are not a subscriber and you still want access to a group where you can share how you draw along, or how you've, drawn along to tutorials and things like that within our posts. You can also search Facebook for untangling.addy, and you'll find me there. I have a regular page, and we also have a semi-private group that anybody can find. It's a public group. Anybody can find it. Just search for Untangling Addy under groups, and you'll find it there. I think that is a great way to for me to get to know you a little bit better. A way for me, if you're just somebody here who is like, yeah, I don't like posting to TikTok, that's cool. And you just want to, be able to show me how you've participated. Well, the semi-private group is a great way to do that. But if you really want good engagement, I am pretty active in the Secret group. It is for subscribers only. And I choose to throw my energy and effort into that group. And that is a great place where you get to know me a little bit better. I get to know you a little bit better. We have a lot of fun, and I love that you're calling it the SSG. Technically, I guess you could call it the SSSOG. It would be the Secret Subscribers Only group. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. If you're not there, you should be. It's full of some great people. They're a blast. They're a lot of fun. They are full of useful information. Just great people to have around. Just like some of you guys. Oh my gosh, some of the suggestions you guys gave earlier for how to get some comforters somewhere without having to mail it. Oh yeah, you guys are why didn't I think of that? Um, so it's a lot of fun. That's why you guys are around. That's why I keep you guys here. That's why I keep you around. Full of useful information that I wouldn't otherwise think of. And it's funny because sometimes it's like, oh yeah, that's just a simple solution, plain as day. I don't know why I didn't think of that. But yeah. I mean, shoot, maybe I should unwrap one of them and just wear it onto the plane. Do you think they'd let me on? Then I would really only have to ship one of them. I'll wear the really heavy one. Yeah, use it as my lap blanket. It's a queen size comforter. It'll be okay. Mm-mm. You do what you gotta do. Hey, if I could watch a dude hang, I kid you not, he must have had 12 pair of shoes hanging off of his backpack. If he can get away with that, I feel like I should be able to wear a comforter onto the plane. Hey, Brandy, how you doing? Yeah, I do have vacuum bags. I keep those in general in my house because, we have so many kids and so many beds that we actually have a lot of comforters and a lot of things to store and things like that. So, of course, then again, I also have a child and a husband. I have a child who thinks, hey, I'm working on my car and I need something to lay on. So let me grab this expensive comforter that you bought and I'll just use that, okay? Like, oh, God, drives me crazy. Drives me nuts. And my husband did that once, not with a comforter, but I had kept this blanket that my mom made me when I was a little girl. And I found it one day in the laundry room. And I'm like, why is this in the laundry room? And then I open it up and it's covered in oil. And I'm like, why is this covered in oil? And my husband says, well, you weren't using it. I could have laid hands on that man. Like, seriously. I was so angry. We're surprised he's still alive. Right? I know. I've never seen you use it. Oh my God. Whew, it was a scary time in our household. I just went in the bathroom and cried a little bit. And then I was like, it's just a thing. It's just a thing. It is just a possession. If our house floods or catches fire and something happens to it, it's just a thing. It'll be okay. There's nobody I'm passing it on to. It'll be all right. Oh my gosh, no, Sophie's mom. Oh no, I don't think I could have handled that. I hid in the corner and I didn't, he should have been hiding, but he had no clue. He was just clueless. Oh gosh. It never even crossed his mind. He is, I don't know. He's a practical person, and in his mind, it's like, well, wasn't serving a purpose. Yeah. Sophie's mom, I would have been just beside myself. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. He used the blanket that my mom had made me as a little girl, to do, car work, yard work, something. And now it has grease on it or oil on it and something. I was just not a happy person. There was no laughter in the house that day. I mean, I can laugh about it now, but yes. Yes. Fun times were not had for all. And I'll be doggone if my oldest son did not do, not the exact same thing, but yeah, just like, I need something to lay on while I'm working on my car, so I'm gonna grab this big comforter. Why would you not grab a towel? Just grab a towel. Grab an old garbage, raggedy towel. We have those. We have those for a reason. I don't throw them out because I know, like, you're gonna need them in a truck bed, or you're gonna need them, I don't know, to dry the dog off. I don't know. But come on, have a brain. I'm bearing a minute. It was touch and go there for a minute. Actually, I should say it's a good thing it wasn't touch and go, because hands would have squeezed. It'd have been bad. Like, I have to walk away from you for a minute. Oh, okay, me too, Taco Bell, me too. I usually have to double wash clothes because of that. Oh my gosh. Oh no, someone once taped over the wedding video with a football goal. Oh my God, that's awful. That's awful. Thank you, sir. I hear you. It might be a man thing. I don't know. I think my oldest child is just brainless. He can have these moments where I'm like, I don't know where your brain went, but it wasn't in your head. And my husband is just a practical purpose. Like, if it doesn't serve a purpose, surely, it's fair game. So let me let him out. Here you go. There you go. Don't run off. I swear he's going to run off. Let me watch him. I know he's going to run off. He does this. And then we all quote, "Oh, brother, we're out now." Like, he done RUNNOFT. My goodness. Boy! Come here. Where are you going? That's your good boy. You can stay right here. All right. Keep him where I can see him. He runs off. And he's fast. And he hears my son coming up the driveway at least, a mile and a half before my son actually gets here. He can hear his car. When I win the lottery, I'm building a new house. Oh my God, that'd be wonderful. My slide won't touch your slide. That's funny you say that, because our house is, it's, people tease and they're like, "Were you raised in a barn?" Yeah, practically. That's kind of what it looks like. Our house is long and narrow. And so my husband works from the front of the house, and I do this from the back of the house. So yeah, we're in the same house, but never see each other. Oh, that baby needs love. That baby needs something. He just thinks he needs all the attention in the world. Oh my goodness. I do too. I think women are just sentimental. Yeah, absolutely. I think so too. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you would think cardboard or old newspapers to do car work, but I don't know. Seldom do we have that. We certainly don't have old newspapers. Seldom do we have cardboard. But yeah, I keep old towels, like towels that just get ratty and full of holes and, really thin. Yeah, I keep those because I'm like, you never know, like, you gotta wipe dirt off the dog, or, the dog gets muddy or whatever. Just grab a old ratty towel and we'll use that. So yeah, he does need, okay, Nancy, he doesn't need cheese. He had cheese today. Shh, don't tell anybody. Oh, shh, don't tell anybody. Nobody else needs to know that I shared cheese with the dog. But cheese is his favorite. He's gonna run off. Doggone it. Come here. Come on. Come on. Hey, boy. Come on. Well, I'll be doggone. He's done run off. Well, I'll let him have some fun, I guess. I don't know where he's gone. But he better enjoy it while he can. We better enjoy it while he can. All right. Let's see. I missed the conversation. Oh, yeah, not the keepsakes. Don't use the keepsakes. The paper was on your desk. Not sure why I grabbed it. Aw. Yeah, y'all better call Max. He's done disappeared. He'll be back. He'll be back. All right. Next section. We only have a few of them. So next section. I think I'm just going to do lines in the next section. That way we can move forward and I'll feel accomplished. I will feel accomplished. So yeah, I think we're just going to do lines in the next section. We'll alternate with lines. So it'll be pattern, lines, pattern, line, pattern, whatever. Yeah. Wild for sugar. Yeah, I don't give him sugar. But he sure does love cheese. I'm going to tell you what. Oh my gosh, let me tell you a Max story. He went through a moment where he's tall, right? He's half Great Dane, half Blue Heeler, so he's a tall dog. But he went through a moment where my husband would go grocery shopping, and when he'd bring chicken in our household, we go through chicken. We go through a lot of chicken. And my husband will buy like the really, really large family packs of chicken breasts. So he brings the groceries in, and he sets it on the counter, and he's making a couple of trips. So he brings groceries in, he sets the chicken on the counter, he goes back out to the car, he comes back in, and Max has already like torn into the chicken, right? And we catch him like a couple of pieces in, we catch him. And so, we shoo him out of the kitchen, all that good stuff. Well, the next time my husband goes to buy chicken, like he comes home with groceries, he makes one trip into the kitchen, he puts the chicken on. Now, why he didn't grab the chicken second, I don't know. But he brings the chicken in with some other bags, and he puts it on the stove, and he puts it way back and puts a bunch of bags in front of it. Goes back out to get more groceries, and when he comes back in, this dog was so fast, he had gone through that whole pack of chicken and the container. He ate most of the container. Like, I don't know. He was in a hurry. But he ate that whole thing of chicken. I don't know how he wasn't sick. He loved it, every moment of it. He still got to it. He tore it open. And, it was fun to be had for, it was nuts. Cannot believe that he was not sick. But he loved it. He was so excited about it. So now we know we have to watch him with chicken. And pork chops. He likes the smell of pork chops. So yeah. A little fridge with a pound of butter. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Indeed. So I never got to hear what you guys are doing. Not everybody's drawing. Some of you are just listening. Some of you are working. He was scared that we'd take it away. Yes, he was. Cut a lemon or spray the counter with lemon scented pledge. I'm telling you, this dog won't care. He is like, chicken? I love chicken. Oh my gosh. I loved Coca-Cola. Oh my gosh. I love it. Sophie's mom is feeding her 2 dogs. My dog has disappeared. He might be at the neighbor's house. So the dog we used to have, her name was Gracie, and we had her like she was our kid's, childhood pet. But when we had her, we also couldn't leave anything on the counter because she was like a golden retriever mix of we don't know what. But I can remember baking bread, and I had 2 loaves of bread that I was letting cool. And I had just taken a pizza out of the oven for the kids for lunch. And I'll be doggone if she didn't eat both those loaves of bread and a whole pizza. Again, I don't know how she wasn't sick. I don't know where she put it all. Oh my gosh. Pretending you know how to make pulled pork. Oh, Lisa Lou, I'm so sorry. My husband goes through bouts of migraines, and my sister-in-law does too. She's going through rounds of different medications. For my husband, it was a consistency in diet and sleep because he had crazy sleep pattern, which meant he ate not at regular times. It was all over the place. So he didn't have a consistent schedule, and that really helped him. And now that his sleeping pattern and eating pattern are becoming a little flaky again, he's starting to have headaches again. Oh, a huge ham off the counter. Oh my gosh. Oh, Brandy. Well, it ebbs and flows. Maybe soon you'll be back into it. It ebbs and flows. It comes and goes. I thought for sure Monday I took the day off, and I thought for sure I'm going to get so much done. I'm going to wash the clothes. I'm going to get ahead of social media posting stuff, and, because I know that we'll be gone in November for a week. So, just thinking, I have all these grand plans of getting all this stuff done. I did nothing. I did nothing. Oh, gosh. Sleep, food, and proper hydration helps. Yes. Yep. Yeah, you just, it's different for different people. My mom had ocular migraines, and they presented as stroke, come on, brain. It's like symptoms, stroke symptoms. Yeah. Yep, and sometimes you just need time to rest. So about twice a year, we have what we call, I do have what we call bed days, where I don't change, I don't get out of my pajamas. I don't get out of bed. My husband brings me food. And I just sit in bed and watch TV and draw all day long. I do this about twice a year. And part of me was kind of hopeful. I'm like, maybe I'll do that on Monday. No, that didn't happen either. Only 2 a year. It's like a mini vacation. We call those pajama days. I think my husband labeled it for me because, he walked in one day and it was 2 p.m. and I'm still in bed, and he goes, "We having a bed day?" I'm like, yep, I'm not getting out of bed today. At least once a month. Oh my gosh, I don't think I can handle more than that. Oh man. I don't think my husband could handle more than that. I get needy. It used to be, hey, I'm not giving you a bill, you'll ring it all the time. But now we have phones. So I can just call him anytime I want. And if he doesn't answer, then I call one of the kids. Oh my gosh. Taco Bell, I don't know how to help you there. My husband was genuinely a helpful person when it came to kids. Genuinely helpful. So yeah, he would get up with them at night. Once they were school age, he didn't do it all the time, but there were plenty of times where he wouldn't wake me up, and he would just get the kids ready for school and put them on the bus. Or he would get them ready for school, and then he would wake me up so that I could put them on the bus because he'd have to leave for work. So he would give me the easy job. Yeah. No, mom guilt doesn't help. I hung that up a long time ago. I hung up mom guilt a long time ago. That's right. Now I can put a bell app on my phone. But yeah, he was genuinely helpful. And he is the one that cooks in our house. So right now he just left a few minutes ago to go to his sister's house. Her oldest son is in the 5th grade. And so he went to help with math homework. Because, she and I are a lot alike. And she's like, I don't know how to do this. Girl, don't ask me. But my husband still deals with a lot of math in his job. A lot of complicated math in his job. So he's usually the one we call on when we have math questions. So yeah, that's what he's off doing this evening. And he has been teaching the younger nephew fun jokes. So if anybody has any kid-friendly jokes, that would be useful. Did I start with the circles? Yes, I started with the circles and then I connected them. And then I drew these lines, but I drew them. They weren't consistent, so then I just went and inked it all in and did it again. Yeah. So, yeah. My kids still do that. They'll just text each other from, the other end of the house or something. But I have a habit of doing that too. My husband will say, dinner's done. Can you call the boys? And I'm like, yeah. And that's literally what I do. I get on the phone and I call them. I'm like, hey, dinner's done. Because yes, we have adult children and 3 of them still live at home. And, I'm like, I get it. I understand that rent is more expensive now and all the things are more expensive now. And I get that, it's tough to find a job with, you really need 2 incomes. Yeah, I get that. So we're not super focused on kicking them out of the house, but at the same time, we're like, we have some expectations. I keep telling my husband that he should charge them rent, but he just won't do it. He just won't do it. It would teach him, we could set it aside for him, or we could use it. We feed them. Food is expensive. Oh, that's right. You made vellum today. What color is it? Or did you make multiple colors? I like working with vellum. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, see, I liked the idea of charging rent and then saving it for them for a down payment for something. Or, if they suddenly need a new car, they have, something. But my husband's like, no, they should be doing that themselves. They should be saving it themselves. And I'm like, yeah, but they're in their 20s and they're not. They're just not. Yeah. Oh my God, Nancy, how did you find that? That's incredible. Wow. Yeah, out here. So just our youngest is out, and he's actually moving in November because the place he is renting right now is literally more than a mortgage. And he was hopeful that he would have a consistent roommate, and he has not. So he's been paying for this on his own. I don't know. My husband's like, I don't know what kind of stuff he's selling. I don't know how he's making ends meet, but he's doing it. So he will be moving in November into a cheaper apartment. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yep. It's nuts. We will actually have our house paid off next year. So I'm excited about that. Oh no. Oh, wow. Look at you guys. 2 driveways away from you. Oh, nice. I'm sorry I have the hiccups, y'all. Oh, the grandparent house behind it. Oh, that's nice, too. So we live on 3 acres, and I've often thought about, like, putting something on the back acre for kids, like, just get out of my house. But, I don't know, but our house is big enough, and I know once they move out, so we have 2 kids that are still upstairs, and I know once they move out, like, I'm never going to go upstairs. Who am I kidding? I'm not going to walk up those stairs. I don't do it now. The only reason I would be going upstairs would be to flush the toilet every now and again, so the water doesn't evaporate. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm okay with them being here. You would never guess. You could be in my house all day long and you'd never guess that there are other people here other than me and Max. Well, and Jacob. Jacob comes out every now and again and he comes to check on me and Max. He's a sweetheart. He's a tender heart. The other one that stays upstairs is just quiet. He has a lot of anxiety and he's just quiet and he keeps himself shut off a lot of times. He does better he eventually does better in social situations. But when he's not in social situations, he tends to close himself off. And then the one that stays in the front of the house, oh my God. Yeah, that's a special breed. That's all I'm saying. That's a special breed. He has his benefits. He's the muscle of the bunch. If I need anything moved, he's the one I'm calling. If I have an emergency and I need to be driven somewhere, he's the one I'm calling. But the youngest one is the musician. He's the one that's already out of the house. Yeah, he's the one that's already out of the house. And none of them, I do not have high hopes to want to live with any of them in my old age. I'm like, please, just put me somewhere. just put me somewhere. I will probably be happier. Oh, gosh. Yeah. I don't know. They all have their strengths and weaknesses, just like the rest of us. So, but on the whole, they're good kids. Well, they're not kids anymore, but they're struggling adults, but they have good hearts. All right, what are we doing in this space? I feel like, you know what? Let's make like I've been enjoying doing these kind of shapes. So we'll do some of these. And we'll just have them go all kind of which ways. Let's make it go this way. Yes, they are. The sun is the guy to give you life and in age. Yeah. They are special guys. They are special guys. And I'll tell you what, only the youngest, I think, when I watch them around children, none of them have children of their own. Thank goodness, not yet. But when I watch them around children, I think the youngest is the most comfortable around kids. The oldest, I'm like, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I don't know if this child should ever have children. He is impatient. Like I watch him with the dog, and it's so funny to watch him interact with the dog. He got mad at Max the other day because Max isn't listening. Like Max had a serious attitude the other day, but Max wasn't listening. And my son is standing there, and he's fussing at Max, and he starts counting. He's like, "I told you to come here. 1." And I get the giggles, right? 2. I'm like, son, Max can't count. He has no idea what you're saying. Hey, speak of the devil. I see him. Let me grab him. I see him. Hey, Bubba. Come on. Come on. You want a treat? Let's get a treat. Come on. Hey, I see you. Come on. Boy. Woo. Come on. I see you. I sort of see you. I don't have my glasses on, but I know that's you. I know it's you. Come here. Hey. Come on. Come on. Mosey. Come on. Come on. Yes, I see you. Yes, I see you. Thank you for listening finally. My goodness. He does this. Like he hears his name and he picks his head up and he looks at you. And then he kind of puts his head down like, if I can't see you, you can't see me. He's taking a sweet. He's been on one lately. Not listening. Oh my goodness. Just not listening. He's had an attitude lately. Yeah, he's been on one. Yes, he's being a teenager. You're absolutely right. He is being a teenager. Just not listening. Yep, indeed. Maybe we'll have one that goes this way. We'll just pretend we know where it's at. Well, hey, Christy Collie, how are you doing? I'm calling a bear to my house. Look, I don't have my glasses on, but but it was moving and about that size. And I'm telling you, he does. Like he thinks if I can't see him, if he can't see me, I can't see him. You know. I don't know if anybody has ever watched the cartoon Red versus Blue, but yeah, I always think about that. If I can't see them, they can't see me. That's not how that works. I'm telling you what, I didn't have my glasses on. It was something moving out there about the size of Max. It could have been anything. So funny, the dog that we used to have, Gracie, right? Gracie had this habit when she was not a puppy, but not quite an adult dog yet either. She still had, some get up and go in her. And from time to time, she would literally get up and go, right? She would disappear. And I can remember seeing her in the front yard and chewing her out and calling her and fussing at her, and she would not come to me. And by front yard, I mean like 2 acres away. So she's way over by the road, and I'm fussing at her because she's by the road. So I'll walk all the way across the yard, and lo and behold, it's not her. It's a neighbor's dog that does look incredibly like her, but it's also a boy dog. Oh, yay, Cheryl, I'm so glad you got your 3D printer working. Yeah. I feel like I'm going to be one of those ladies that's like, oh, look at the beautiful kitty. And it's going to be like a skunk or a raccoon. I feel like that's going to be me. Because, it might be my husband. We keep telling him to go get his eyes checked. Yeah, in the house. It's going to be in the house. Oh my God. So, Cheryl, is it fascinating to watch it print? I have photographed 3D printers, but I have never watched them in action. Put shopping in the wrong cart. My husband was like that too when he was a boy. He didn't realize, like the first time he ever had his eyes checked, he comes out and he's like, "Oh my God, there's trees across the street." Yeah, I didn't know. So yeah, he was like that too. And then as a young man, he got LASIK, and we keep telling him now. I'm like, you really need to go get your eyes checked again. But I think he's saving up for to do LASIK again because he had LASIK in his 20s. I think in his 20s he had LASIK, and then they were like, don't do it again until your 40s. So he keeps putting it off, but yeah, what are you printing, Cheryl? I saw the first thing that you printed. Are you printing the same thing again, or are you printing something different? All right, this is going to go this way. And then maybe we'll make this go this way. Hang on, let's see. Oh yeah, and surprised there are individual leaves on the trees. They're just big green blobs. Oh my gosh. Oh, it has faces around it. Okay, I was wondering what the first thing was. I wasn't quite sure what it was, and now that you say it's a planter, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes more sense than I don't know what I thought. I didn't know what it was. Tomorrow is caterpillar. Okay. Oh, it's a sconce. Okay. That's good to know. I always have trouble like with spatial reasoning with these. Which way should it go? Oh my gosh. Okay, Tim, I'm now at the place where I can't see far away. But now I also cannot see that well close up. I feel like my hand just keeps getting farther and farther away when I hold my phone. Like not bad enough for, you know, uh dual lens. Like they're just like, yeah, just put cheaters on. I'm like, yeah, that's two pair of glasses. Well, it's gonna get lost. Right now they're in the car. Which way should this go? Let's put it here. I'm just trying to keep them all from going the same direction. Cheaters aren't strong enough. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I keep telling my husband. So he actually does have. It's funny because he saw a new primary care doctor recently, and that primary care doctor was like, "Hey, I've made you an appointment downstairs to go get your eyes checked." So I'm like, "See, it's not just me. It's not just me telling you these things." Maybe you really need to go get your eyes checked. Mm-mm. So I think he's doing that on Friday. Oh, severe dry eye. Ugh. I bet. Oh my goodness. I just recently started wearing contacts, and I went through so many different pair of contacts to find something that didn't dry out my eyes really bad. Like something I could keep in my eyes for more than an hour. All right. I think we're going to end up coloring these in. I think it needs some balance because we've got some heaviness in here, and I think we need to balance it out with some heaviness in here. Yeah, that grit feeling, like it just gets so dry. I think I was having a reaction to whatever the contacts are made out of because we had to go through several different like brands and kinds, and it was a mess. But I finally found something tolerable, so... So yeah. All right, let's go this way. Let's go this way. That got kind of close. We don't want them to touch, but that got kind of close. All right, and I think we're going to color these in. So let me grab that brush pen. I've actually really been enjoying this Unipen brush pen as opposed to the Micron brush pen because the nib is shorter. So here's the Unipen brush pen. Here's the Micron brush pen. Well, hang on. Let me focus it for us. Maybe not. There we go. All right. So the Unipen and the Micron. The Micron obviously has a longer nib, and it makes it much more wiggly and hard to control. So I do like, especially in like tight corner spaces. So yeah, I really like the Unipen brush pen. Hi, Nancy. Oh, what is this pattern called? If I'm not mistaken, I think it's called Flux, right? Is that right? Am I right? Okay, good. Yay for learning. I can't tell you how often I do this pattern and I'm like, I don't know what it's called. See, because I think like, who was it that said that? Okay, hang on. Okay, like Jen. See, I'm with Jen. Like, my head goes paisley, which I know isn't quite paisley, but sort of like that. That's where my head goes. And so I never think flux. My head always thinks paisley. So yeah. The Micron has a more freestyle look. Yeah, this one is much better for control, especially in corner spaces. So I enjoy it for corner spaces. Let's make a little dot. That way we don't have so much to color in. We'll just make a little dot. And if we don't like the little dot, then we just go color over it. No big deal. No big deal if we don't like it. We just color over it. I will say I do like this paper. This paper is like buttery smooth. It does take a second for ink to dry on this paper, but I do find that my pens last longer than like when I use watercolor paper or especially like the handmade watercolor paper. Oh my gosh, that will suck up some ink. So I have had a problem when I refilled my, was it the Stetler or the Unipen? I think it was the Unipen. When I refilled the Unipen yesterday, I had a problem with it making, was it the Unipen? It made bubbles. I'm looking. Yeah, okay, so the Unipen has these little tiny holes. I don't know, you can't see them. It has a hole here and it has another one on the other side. But it was making like tiny ink bubbles coming out of the hole, and I'm like, oh no. That was happening yesterday. It hasn't happened today. So maybe it's resolved, like maybe it's settled. The ink has settled. But I noticed when I was filling it that the ink was kind of coming out of that space. Like, oh no, I don't know how to remedy this. I don't know how to prevent this. It was quite a messy process. And I know you would think, yeah, just wear gloves. Yeah, I know. One would say that. I know. That seems like perfect logical sense. Yeah, like spit bubbles. Breathers. I like that. I like that. So yes, if I happen to not join you guys tomorrow for our regularly scheduled live stream, it's because my appointment went long and then I had lunch with my son. And then maybe we can hop on later tomorrow evening. So normally I'm here on Tuesdays and Thursdays, noon Central Time. But I thought maybe I would surprise y'all today. Why not? You know, surprise. Yeah, I didn't know you could refill Unipen either. We'll see what happens. Breathe holes so the ink doesn't vapor lock and not come out. Oh, that's interesting. You know, I didn't notice that the other pens had that too. But they certainly didn't have bubbles that came out. That was just scary. Like, it looked like giant black snot bubbles. Like my pen suddenly turned into a toddler. Oh my gosh, you thought today was Tuesday. No, I was here yesterday and we started a lot of projects, but we didn't finish any of them. Except for refilling ink pens. And y'all, I'm telling you, I set ink pens aside that needed to be refilled. Still can't find them. I have no idea what I did with them. I set them aside thinking, you know, we're going to refill these because they're close to empty. So we'll play with those. And I don't know where I put them. Because, you know, then I cleaned my space and reorganized. Like I went and bought some organizational things, reorganized, and now I can't find anything. Anybody else have that experience? Tomorrow is your Friday. Oh, how nice. Yeah, my youngest son is usually off on Thursdays and Fridays. His boss is also a singer-songwriter, and now has, is married and has a family and all that stuff. So he doesn't go out and play like he used to. Instead, he gives my youngest son Thursdays and Fridays off. Fridays because their band usually goes and plays on Fridays. So, and Thursdays they practice. So he gives them Thursdays and Fridays off. So I thought that was really sweet. He's a pretty thoughtful guy. I don't know what we're putting in the next row. So if you have ideas, say something now. Say something now so that we can prepare. Oh, that's right. We're putting lines. We're alternating just to make it easy. We're alternating lines. Oh my God. We're not talking about how many times I misplace things. Today is Thursday. Love it. Have you ever had the experience where it's like you misplaced a whole year and either you are a year older or a year younger than you thought you were? I've had the experience of thinking I was a year older than I thought I was a year older than what I actually am. So when I realized what my age actually was, oh my gosh, like elated, right? I'm like, oh my gosh, I've gained a whole year. I don't know how one does that, but oh my gosh, Jane says hearts and stars. Aw. When I was born, I lost a year. Oh my God, Sophie's mom. Oh my gosh, you were 52 for 2 years. People ask me how old my kids are, and I feel so bad because I'm usually like, I have the oldest one and the youngest one, right? And the middle two, I'm like, I don't know, they're somewhere in between. Because I've always had a problem keeping up with their ages. But in my head, I know, I'm like, okay, I had 4 kids in 5 years. So as long as we're 5 years apart, I've got it. I know. So don't ask me my middle two's exact ages ever. Oh my goodness. Born on leap day. Yep. 49 for several years. Okay, so tell me this. What age, for those of you who care to share, what age do you think what birthday was the hardest to come to grips with? I know we have people of a variety of ages here, so what birthday was the hardest to come to grips? I love it. 30, 56, 49, 20. Really? Why 20? Why do you think that was, like, that gave you mental anguish? Oh no, I'm turning 20. You haven't had one yet. Oh. Okay, 50. 65 didn't bother you, but 30 did. Interesting. 30 was hard. Not thrilled about 40. Oh, okay. All right. What in your experience has been The hardest birthday to come to grips with. Hated being 29. Nobody believes you're 29. This is true. This is true. Oh, you weren't a kid anymore. I get that. I understand that. I was not a kid before I was 20. So 20 didn't bother me too much. Uh, 60, 50. Okay. 53. 55, 56 is close to 60. So yikes. Okay. Okay, now that we've gotten that out of the way, what was your favorite birthday? I know it's always easy to think of like, you know, oh, the hardest is easy to say. It's this. What was your best birthday? Which one do you enjoy the most? My hardest birthday. I think this past one. This past one was the hardest birthday. I turned 40 something and I don't even know what I turned. I think this one was just, not only was it just hard thinking, we're a year older, but just, a lot of life stuff going on. And so this year was a hard birthday to come to grips with overall. Oh, 21 was good. 26. Hang on, let me back up. The last one, you're still kicking. I love that. Oh my goodness. 50. Okay. You left home at 16. Aw. Yeah, I grew up fast too. I made hard life decisions and grew up fast. 26, 21, 16th birthday. Okay. Oh, I passed it. Favorite birthday was your 40th. You thought 30 was the best. So glad you, yeah, we make dumb choices there. I did not, Fla-di-da, did not have you guys on my last birthday. I've only been here since like May. So yeah, I didn't have you guys on my last birthday. You would have known, trust me. You would have known if you had had me, if I had had you guys on my last birthday, because my birthday is like a national holiday. Well, it should be. My birthday should be a national holiday. Oh gosh. Oh no. Tim says none of them birthdays too close to Christmas, so celebrated at the same time. I'm sorry. 24 or 25, daughter in school. Oh, yay. 40 was awesome. I missed 50. Oh, man. You missed your own party. I have told my husband for years that I want a surprise party. And guess what? I've never had. So I've even tried to have my own surprise party. I've thought about it for a long time. And I would love to do so here's what I thought about. I would like to do a surprise party for myself and just say, here's my day's itinerary. Show up wherever you would like. I'm going to be here, here, and here at these times. So if you want to grab coffee with me, I'm going to be at the coffee shop from this time to this time. I would love to do that and just see who shows up. But my fear is nobody's going to show up. But yes, I've always wanted a surprise party. But my husband is, I don't know. He's not a party guy, He's like, that means people are there. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, we are polar opposites. I can remember going to as a young couple, going to Valentine's things by myself. If we had a social event, for Valentine's Day or stuff like that. Yeah, I was always going by myself. I was third wheeling it at the table, hey, how y'all doing? Is this chair taken? my gosh. And Cheryl, while nobody would think to do that, I think they would either like forget or think other people are going to show up, or how people get, they make assumptions like, oh, I don't need to go, other people will be there, blah blah blah. So I never take it personally, but yeah, I just think, I'm afraid nobody would show up. That's my fear. And then I would be like, well, that was a bust. And while I still don't take it personally, it's like, well, I just spent the whole day by myself. I made new friends. Oh my gosh. I have a secret birthday. I love that. I love that, Harry. Oh my goodness. Try being a twin and having twin brothers 11 months. Oh my goodness. So, we used to have a lady that lived across the street from us, and y'all, I don't know how they did it. She had a set of twins, and I think like, I don't know, a couple of 2 or 3 years later, must have been about 3 years later. I think her twins were 3 or 4. She had a set of triplets. I don't know how she did it. I don't know how she coped. It was like, yeah, it's an instant family. We had an instant big family. And then she eventually remarried. And the guy that she remarried had something like 4 or 5 kids also. And they spent a lot of time with him. And yes, their house ended up being like yours, mine, and ours. It was a full house. Oh, you're working on a phoenix. I can't wait to see it. Oh my goodness, you'll have to share that with us. Oh, Pam, just another day. Oh, man. Okay, you'll have to message me and let me know when your birthday is, because I really think birthdays are special. I think people should be celebrated on their birthday. That was one of my favorite things. I love kicking off the happy birthday song. Redid a poison dart frog. Oh, nice. Sister-in-law with 6 kids in 5 years, but twins and triplets. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm telling you, I don't know how she kept it together. Oh, nice. Your husband bought you a present. See, my husband, like, I don't even hint anymore. I'm like, this is what I want. So I usually put together like a wish list. I'm like, yes, you can check out my Amazon wish list. I would like any one of these things. But for his birthday, like his birthdays, he's like, I just want a cake. And I want you to make it. I just want a cake. Maybe a haircut. I want you to cut it. Yeah, he's not needy. I'm needy. I'm the demanding one. But we already know this about each other, It's no big surprise. He had to learn how to be a gift giver, though. When we were first married, I'm trying to remember what it was for. I think it might have been for Valentine's Day, maybe. I think it might have been for Valentine's Day. I had kids. My husband is my second marriage. That sounds weird. I have been married before, but so I have had, by the time I married my husband now, I had kids already. And just the youngest one is ours together. So, of course, I've had all these kids and my body's out of shape and all this stuff, right? I mean, the fourth kid really just did me in. So for Valentine's Day, I told him, I said, I really want to get back into the gym, all this good stuff. I want to get back into shape, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know what was going through his head, but he gives me this gift. He hands me this bag. He was so proud of himself. He hands me this bag. And in this bag is, pretty much what I asked for, right? It's a gym membership. That was great, right? Exactly what I asked for. But along with this gym membership, I kid you not, there are 3 huge bags of candy and chocolate. I'm just like, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? I don't understand this message. It's a gym membership and candy. Yeah, we had to teach him how to gift give. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that was years and years ago. He's gotten better about it since. And I tell you what, he is now, y'all, I don't know how I ended up with this man. He is really incredible because he is now the one who, he cooks. I'm the one who cleans, but he cooks. He does do the dishes most of the time, unless I get to them first. He usually does the dishes. But he is also our gift giver. So when it comes to buying Christmas presents, birthday presents, he is usually the gift idea person. And a lot of times he will just go purchase it himself. He won't wait on me. Especially like for nephews. I feel like the dad of the family, sitting around at birthdays or Christmas like, what did we get you? What did I get you? I'm just as surprised as you are. But he is a great gift giver. I am an annoying gift giver, especially for kids, right? For my nephews, I'm going to be like, let me find the loudest, most obnoxious toy I can find that will absolutely drive your mother crazy. I'll get kicks and giggles out of it. I do have the job of wrapping the gifts. But usually my husband is the one who picks out the gifts. And he's really good at it. Especially for like kids gifts, he will go research things. He will read reviews. And he gets so many compliments on, oh my gosh, it's the only toy. A year later, it's still the only toy that my kid plays with. So he's just good at it. I think he's just a good researcher. He's a manual reader. He's a researcher. I am more the person that's like, let me go in the store and see what they have. Where he's going to research it first and then go look for that item. I'm not the greatest gift giver. That's me too, Lindsay. I'm a terrible gift giver, but I'll happily sit and hang out with somebody. Yep, that's me too. See, Harry, that would be me. I'd be getting Nerf guns and I'd be like, let me find the most obnoxious toy I can find that's going to drive your mom crazy. Because yes, that's normally what I would get. And I would have great fun watching her, get angry. Giving me like mean eyes like, how dare you? I can't believe you got this for my kid. You're welcome. Oh my gosh. Just because I had kids before you and you can't return the favor. Ha ha ha. Oh man. Yeah, I'm that friend. I'm that person. But my husband is a very great gift giver. See, Nancy, that would be me. I would find it highly amusing. And my sister-in-law would be like, straight to the top of the fridge. That's where that's going. Straight to the top of the fridge. The first thing I'm doing is taking the batteries out of it. Oh my gosh. But my husband is going to research, like, I can remember one of the things he got the nephews was gears. He got them magnetic gears. And, you know, you can put them on the refrigerator or, you know, whatever, and put them together in a string of gears, and they all go round and round, and, you know, just gears. And you turn them. How simple does that sound, right? And for years they played with them. He got them that. And then before what is the silicone bubbles that are so popular now? Before those were crazy popular, my husband got that for the youngest nephew when he was little. Yeah. And again, my sister-in-law was like, it's the only thing he ever plays with. She says, we have to bring it everywhere. I had to go buy a second one. And then they became wildly popular. So yeah, I'm telling you, like, he is a good researcher and gift giver. But he was not always that way. Well, at least not for me. He was not always that way. And I made the mistake of when before we got married, when he said, you know, we had already made the decision to get married and all this stuff, right? But he was curious, like, do you want to come with me to pick out a ring? Do you want to pick it out yourself? What do you want to do? And I made the mistake of saying, no, I want you to pick it out. Those words should have never been uttered. I mean, I do. I like my ring, but it is not what I expected. And I am also not the person who has the heart to say, this is not what I thought it was going to be. To his defense, he asked me, what do you like? And I did tell him it was just not interpreted well. So, yeah. So then going to, like, the jewelry store to pick out a ring with my sister-in-law, I was like, man, I should have done this all along. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Hey, Nixie, how you doing? How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. I know people haven't been getting notifications, and I don't know. I just feel like if you catch me, you catch me. Surprise. Congratulations, you know, like, you're a winner. But yes, I'm not real sure if I will be on here at my regularly scheduled time tomorrow. Because, you know, when you have the opportunity to spend a little time with your kid that doesn't live in the house anymore, you don't pass it up. So, oh my goodness. Okay, he's home, and I know he's going to be like, you're still on here? And I'm like, yes, they say the same thing. You're still here? I feel like, oh gosh, what's that movie? Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You're still here? It's over. This may be one of these projects that, you know, we may not finish tonight. And that's okay. It gives us something to look forward to. So if you have ideas on how to fill the other spaces, we're going to put lines or I don't know, something else. I don't know yet. But if you have ideas, I think it was Jane that said hearts and stars, which I would probably just pick one. I don't usually mix patterns in the same space. So I would probably just pick one. And I really kind of like, what was the, it was for the Inktober challenge. What was the pattern that kind of looked like hearts? It looked like a string of hearts. Harry says stripy stripes. How did I do the first one? I put bubbles and then I connected them and then I just drew an outline on the inside. So it was pretty easy. Well, we kind of have that kind of feeling sort of going on here, Gabrielle. But yeah, what was the kind of heart shapes? It's like a right side up heart, a upside down heart, a right side up heart, a upside down heart, and it was in a string. What was that one? I know. Okay, a lot of people didn't like that one. Yeah, I could do hearts in one and stars in another, rainbows in another. I do like me some rainbows, let me tell you. And they're easy. It's because they're easy. I don't have to think a whole lot about them. They're just easy. Yeah, I know a lot of people didn't like the hearts tangle for this month. And shame on me. I have not actually done it. I made it about a week into the Inktober challenge and then realized, yeah, this was probably a mistake because you got too much going on. And I knew that going in. Like going in, I knew I'm like, okay, we're not going to commit to this. And then all of a sudden I found myself involved in the challenge and I don't know how I got there. And then a weekend I was like, it's too time consuming. I have too many other things to accomplish. Curls that linked. It took you like 3 tries. Oh my goodness. Somebody says Zudo. Yeah, I'll have to go look at it. But I was thinking about putting that in one and giving it a try. Because I think it looked pretty. I liked the shape of the hearts. And I think it looked pretty. But I heard a lot of people that were like, oh my God, this one was hard. I didn't like it. But I keep thinking about trying it. So maybe we'll put that in a section. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, did I get them all? Like Pokemon, did I catch them all? I think I caught them all. Okay, yay. Leopard spots. I have tried doing leopard spots and I struggle with that. I just did that again. Yeah, see, okay, Donna enjoyed it. All right, so I'm going to give my hands a little bit of a break and I'm going to show you some of the stuff that's going in our giveaway for our subscribers only. If you are not a subscriber, you want to be. We have a giveaway once a month. We have all kinds of fun in our secret subscribers only group. Where we have challenges, we have mail out pieces, we have our live streams live on in there, so you can rewatch the live streams, especially if you missed the beginning, or if you had to leave before we were finished. And hey, you can skip all the commercials. So it's a lot of fun in our subscribers only group. But yes, we have a giveaway once a month. It is the last day of the month. You want to make sure that you're an active subscriber before the last day of the month because that morning I pull active subscriptions and I prepare for our giveaway because our giveaway is a live stream in and of itself. So let me show you some things that are going in our giveaway. These are some things that have been donated, but I use our subscribers funds to go purchase extra supplies. So these things that I'm about to show you are just the things that have been donated by a few of our subscribers. I'm really excited about it. They are just really generous people. So we have, first of all, the Helix Circle Maker. It's a lot of fun. We have pins galore. We have a set of micron pins, a set of 6 fine liners of various sizes. There you go. Let me put it right side up, of various sizes. We have some other pins that have been donated. They look like a lot of fun. We have more pens, some cute gel pens in various colors that have been donated. We've got pencils that have been donated and a little carrying case. There's some erasers in here. One of them, I'm wondering, Nancy, maybe you can tell me, is this a kneaded eraser? It kind of feels like it. It feels like a kneaded eraser. It feels kind of squishy and soft. So it feels kind of like a kneaded eraser, but I could be wrong. So curious minds want to know. So yeah, we have some other erasers. Nice Stettler eraser there. Okay, good. A kneaded eraser. If you don't have a kneaded erasers are so much fun. Let me find mine. I don't know what happened to the rest of mine, but I still have a little piece of one. You can use it as a fidget toy. You can pull it apart and put it back together. They're a little sticky, but you don't have to rub the paper. Thank you, Nancy. This was knowledge that I had no idea until recently. Nancy's like, you don't have to rub it on the paper. You just roll it. And I'm like, what? Like, changed our lives. Yeah, you just roll it. So, erasers, pencils. We have some pencils going in, along with a watercolor brush. Why a watercolor brush? Because we're also going to have some watercolors. We have some wonderful Ember Lily headed to our winner. It is the Diva, the mini pans of the Diva collection. Let me show you what it looks like. I'll show you my collection because it's easier to get to than opening, grabbing that out of the thing. So here's the Diva collection. It's this bottom row right here. It's nice and sparkly. They are beautiful. They are shimmery. Just beautiful, beautiful color. I love me some Ember Lily. So yeah, the Diva collection, they're color shifting. It's a lot of fun. So we've got that. Let me put this away. We've got a handy dandy little pen holder to put it in. Along with a pencil sharpener. So if you need a pencil sharpener to sharpen your pencils, we've got that. We've got washi tape galore. We've got lots and lots of washi tape. Lots of fun. These are little stickers. This one was kind of interesting. These are little stickers. We also have this sticker tape. We have some, I dropped it on the floor. All right. We have some bookmarks for you to create yourself, and you can give them out as gifts or do whatever you want to do with them. Oh, the pins? Yeah, I know, right? Okay, hang on. We also have, I'm getting down to the good stuff. All right, we also have rulers, protractors, all that good stuff in here. They come in handy if you're a ruler user. As you can tell, I am not. We have a little potato that says he's a positive potato. He says, I may be a tiny potato, but I believe in you. Go do your thing. He's awfully cute. So little potato. Tons and tons of markers. I mean, like markers galore. Lots and lots of markers. Lots and lots of markers. Lots and lots of markers. They have a pen tip and a fine liner tip. So lots and lots of fun. Lots and lots of colors. I think, if I'm not mistaken, are they, these were donated by Nancy. Nancy, are they water-based or are they alcohol-based? Curious minds want to know. Yeah, so lots and lots of markers. And we also have oil pastels. Y'all, if you have never played with oil pastels, they look like a little piece of chalk, but they're not chalky. They have a smooth texture. Like, I love oil pastels. There's tons of colors in here. Lots and lots of colors. But yeah, if you're not one who likes to get their hands dirty, wear gloves. Okay, Nancy says the markers are water-based. So just so you know, they're water-based. Handmade paper and a Zentangle book. Oh, yay! And Sophie's mom is sending handmade paper and a Zentangle book. Woohoo! Awesome. So yeah, if you've never played with oil pastels, like, you get your hands dirty a little bit, and it's a lot of fun. I used oil pastels growing up. Absolutely loved them. They were a lot of fun, you know. But we also have other things like we usually give out a couple of albums, a watercolor album, and an album like the album that we're using, only in a smaller version, with our Bristol alcohol paper. I usually give out some black paper. So we do black paper because I also give out some type of pens, whether it's gel pens or something that, shows up on black paper and can be a lot of fun. We have been working with either white fine liners or white something. I'll give you an example. Okay, here are the things that we have been working with. Along with Dr. Martin's Bleed Proof White. We've been working with these. We have Posca Unipen, we have Signo, we have Jelly Roll, some unnamed brand, and Mr. Pen. So you'll get some form. Oh, and Artistro. I'll probably end up sending out an Artistro pen. It's a paint pen. So I'll probably end up sending out an Artistro pen, and I don't know, some other something. I don't know. So, white pens for black paper. So that's the kind of things that we're working with. And then, whatever else we have money for, because that's what we spend our funds on. Our subscriber funds goes toward funding our giveaway. And I go out and buy supplies for our winner. And it's a lot of fun. And I enjoy it. I don't know if y'all enjoy it, but I enjoy it. Is there a runner-up this month? Funny you should ask, Claudia. I was thinking about that today. And I think what I might do, because we had so many products donated, I think that I will probably do a runner-up and just set aside, instead of spending all of our funds on our winner, because this is a big box of stuff, I will probably set some funds aside to supply a runner-up with something. What, you might ask? I don't know yet, but it will be something. It will be something. Maybe I'll supply a runner-up with some more Ember Lily. Maybe I'll give her a buzz and say, hey, we're going to need more paint. Because you can never have enough Ember Lily paint. Am I right? So yeah, I think we might do something like that. Because I would love to have a runner-up. Normally she sends something for a runner-up, but she didn't this time. And that's okay. I think it was unexpected. As a matter of fact, I just ordered, she has a fireworks collection, or a fireworks paint color. So I actually just ordered that today. So I may give her a buzz and say, hey, before you send my stuff, I need to order some other stuff for a runner-up. So I might do that. That's a good call. That's a good call. That's smart thinking. And now we get the challenge of trying to repack this box. Good luck. I don't know how it's all going to fit in the box. What's in the box? No, don't say that. Squirrel. I'm sorry. So yes, little mini pans of Ember Lily. I love it so much. So those are some things that are going on our giveaway. If there's anything else that you can think of, usually I contact the winner just to say, hey, if you have most of this stuff already, I don't want to just send you stuff that you already have. So, I would like to know, instead of, like last time. Last time I did say, hey, if you already have the pin, here are the pins I was going to send, the jelly roll pins I was going to send. Do you already have them? And she was like, yes, I already have them. I'm like, good, I will send you something else. So, I do like to kind of find out. I don't want to send you a bunch of stuff you already have. Yeah. So it was a lot of fun. Nancy, look, we have a whole group of people. Nancy's one of them. So Nancy supplied some stuff. Sophie's mom is supplying some stuff. Steffi supplied some stuff. Ember Lily supplied some stuff. All these are subscribers. And it's so funny to me. I'm like, but what if you win? I don't know how I'm going to divvy that up now. What if you win? But we have people in our community who love to be cheerleaders for other people. And I am so, so appreciative about that in our community. I tell you, I am beyond blessed with the people who are in our community, that you guys genuinely want to encourage one another and share with one another. I can't tell you what it means to me. I am beyond grateful that you guys are there. I love having you guys in my community. But yes, we love being big cheerleaders for each other. So it just makes me happy. It brings me joy. It really does. Yes, me too, Karina. It brings me great joy to cheer and encourage others. So any way that I can do that for you guys, I'm always up for that. I love it. I love to be here for fun. I'm glad it's not a job. I certainly don't make job money at it. I make enough funds to say, hey, for, a couple $100, yeah, I'll supply for a giveaway and we'll order something to test out. Because that's about all it is monthly. Like, it's a couple $100. That's about it. Like, I'm going to be real honest with you. Don't ever think, oh, somebody has a gazillion followers, whoever it is, they have a gazillion followers, so they must be rolling in money. No, for a lot of creators, or just a lot of people here on TikTok who have a heavy follower base, it doesn't mean that, they're in it for money. For some people, like, they just enjoy it. It's what brings them joy. And for me, it just brings me joy, and I enjoy being here with you guys. You guys put a smile on my face, Nancy. And I think we have a lot of us in here who are kind of in that same boat, that, we are just natural encouragers of one another. But I truly appreciate you guys. Other things that go in our giveaway. Well, I usually give out a set of, fine liners, whether it's Unipin or Micron. I know we already have a set of Micron, so I usually supply like a set of Unipins, or we usually supply some watercolors, watercolor brushes if you need watercolor brushes. So, I'm not going to give you watercolor paper without anything to put on it. So, yeah, the money's usually peanuts. Yeah. Look, I'm going to tell you, even in, when I tell you, hey, click the links in my profile, there's a link. It sends you to my website, and my website is full of, so I have an Amazon affiliate account, and my website is full of links to Amazon for things that I practically use. Either I've used in the past, or I still continue to use, things that I enjoy. I think there's probably 2 links in there that are not Amazon related, and it is the Tom Studio pen, and Ember Lily's paint. I get a commission from Tom Studio Pen. It's really not hardly anything. I didn't do it because I was looking for a commission. They actually supplied, I think the first giveaway we did was with Tom Studio Pen, and it was before I ever had talks with them about earning a commission on anything. I just really enjoyed the pen. And, I was like, maybe you will too. So, so yeah. And then Ember Lily, I just love Ember Lily's paint. I'm sorry. I just do. I just do. Did you not tell? Could you not tell? Let me show you again. Could you not tell that I really enjoy Ember Lily's paint? I have all the mini pans because I know it's going to take me forever to use them, except for this one. It's the one that I use the most. And when I had to reorder it, she's like, girl, I'm just sending you a bigger pan. It's like, all right, I'm not going to complain. But yes, I do purchase, like, I go make a purchase just like you would go make a purchase. Every once in a while, she sends me a freebie. So, like, I'll order, a set, and she's like, hey, here's an extra one too. Just to, like, show on here and try out. And y'all, I don't know why she lets me try things out for you guys, because I don't know what I'm doing with watercolor. I always make a mess. Like, always. It always turns out just disastrous. I'm like, I'm sorry. This is what it looked like. I'm sorry. It's not looking better than this. So I get really excited when I see you guys with Ember Lily paint and the things that you guys create. I'm like, here's who needs to be repping your paint. It ain't me. I really love it. And I don't know how you guys see more than what I produce in what I do that makes you want to go, oh yes, I need this paint too, but you need this paint too. I'm just going to tell you right now. It is amazing. Hands down, my all-time favorite is the Mermaid Collection. It's up here and it is amazing. I'm looking for my paper because I gotta show you. It is, I mean, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It shows up gorgeous on black paper. But my favorite thing about it is that it changes colors. And it's just so pretty. I love it so much. This is my favorite thing about it. So, get yourself some Ember Lily. You need it. Everybody needs a little sparkle in their life. So I'm just saying, I will purchase us some Ember Lily before she sends my order. I'll just be like, hey, before you send it, I need to purchase some more because we're going to have a runner-up and then they're going to need some paint. They're going to need some paint. Yeah. So, I'll probably purchase the Mermaid Collection because it's my favorite. It's my favorite. I don't know, though. Maybe I'll purchase an extra fireworks because I don't know how long she's going to have that in stock. So, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I'll purchase an extra something. We'll see what it is. I'm so excited about it. Oh, the eyeshadow. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay, hang on. I got to figure out what I did with it. I set it aside. Oh, my God. See, I cleaned my space. And now I can't find anything. I don't know what I did with it. I put it somewhere. I think I put it in here, maybe. Where did I put you? I put you somewhere. Oh, here it is. Okay, here it is. Okay, you're not ready for this. You're not ready for this. Oh my God, so sparkly. It's so sparkly. And it color shifts. I know you can't see it. Where's the open? I know it's hard to tell, but it color shifts. I don't have it lit very well. I even had to ask her, I'm like, okay, how should I light this so that it really, really shows up? And she's like, girl, I don't know. I'm still learning that too. I don't know. Let's see if I can put it on something. Maybe I can put it on something. Well, let's do the green. I mean, look at that. It's amazing. It's amazing. I wish you could see it in person, because in person, like, this is what I see on the paper, and then all of a sudden it's just like, whoa, it's there. Yeah, it shifts from like this really bright green, yellow to like a teal color. Oh, it's amazing. It's so pretty. Do you see? It's so pretty. It's eyeshadow, y'all. Hush, Nancy. Shh. We're not talking about it. Do you want to see the other colors? If you want to see the other colors, give me a thumbs up. Give me some hearts. Do something. Let me know you want to see the other colors. Otherwise, I'm putting it away. I'm putting it away. But yeah, if you want to see the other colors, I'm here for it. I'll live in this moment. Yeah, you did miss that live. It was amazing. Yes, Nancy is correct. Okay, I'll show you the other colors. I can't stand it. I don't even care if you give me hearts. We're going to show you the other colors. Okay, here's like the pink color, and it moves from like a pink color to like this really golden hue. It's really nice. We'll put it on here too. Do you see? You can see how it moves and changes colors. Let's move it up here. See it? Oh my God, look at that. It's amazing. It is so pretty. I tried to put it on Max. Y'all, I'm going to have to rethink my efforts because it didn't show up on him. Like, he's got a little white stripe down his face, and I'm like, yes, we're going to put dots or something, right? It didn't show up on him, so I need to rethink my efforts. I got to figure out how to make it show up on dog fur. We have this wonderful, like, peachy color down here, peachy orange color, and it moves to these beautiful colors. Oh, my gosh. Let's put it on here. We're not talking about it. Now I'm going to go give my husband a wonderful, like, hug. Run my fingers through his hair. Through his very white hair. Yes, I am. He doesn't have to know. And this is the blue. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. This is the blue. And yes, it is eyeshadow or lipstick or I don't know, whatever else you want it to be. You know, wear it like war paint, do that too. I don't know. But they're gorgeous. They're so pretty. They color shift. They're amazing. You can wear them all at the same time if you really want to. Lord knows I did. Oh my gosh. I can only imagine. Dyed his Labrador in the early 80s. That's amazing. They are, Karina, they are beautiful. I told her she needs to make, she needs to make like a lip gloss. I think that would be incredible. I did this color for lips and it really worked. Was it that color I did? No, it was this color. It was the purple color because the purple changes from like a fuchsia, like a pinkish color to a purple color. And it actually works really well as a lip color. But I also told her that she needed to make like a New Year's collection. And I think that would be a lot of fun for, you know, maybe a younger generation who go to a lot of social events. But yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun too, you know? But yeah, just so much fun. Yeah, I did the pink purple. Yeah. I did that for lips and it turned out really pretty. But yeah, it was really incredible. The rest of the colors I did on eyes, like we just did all the colors and on the rest of my face. We just did all the colors and they were gorgeous. So yeah, she hasn't, I don't even know if she's listed this in her shop yet, but it was so much fun. It was so much fun to play with. Yep. Cheeks, eyebrows, you name it. It was a lot of fun. So I'm just saying, everybody needs a little Ember Lily in their life. They need a little spark of joy. A little sparkle of joy. It just makes me happy. See, it color shifts. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. Love it. So fun stuff. Fun times to be had for all. Now, who wants a hug? Now that I can't touch anything else. But why would you, actually, I can't say why would you want to. I would want to touch everything. All the things. Mr. Addy. That's right. Mr. Untangling. He needs a little color in his life too, I feel like. I just feel like, you know, he needs this too. Shh, we won't tell him. He won't know. So, you know, and it still just leaves a little bit, it just leaves a little bit of extra everywhere you go. I'm okay with that. Oh my goodness, that's funny, Harry. Oh my goodness. So there you go, some Ember Lily. Lots of fun things. Lots of fun things. So that is my task this evening, is to message her and say, hey girl, I'm gonna need some more stuff. Put it on my tab. I already told her, I'm like, I feel like it's Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. What am I missing? What do I not have? Whatever it is, just put it on my tab. So now you know. But that, yeah, our subscriber funds is how we fund our giveaway. The gifts that you guys give during the live streams, and along with the money that I make from our Amazon affiliate account, that's usually what I use to purchase my own supplies to test for you guys. And then eventually when I have a surplus, I have a giveaway for, you know, just general followers. You don't have to be a subscriber, but for new supplies, it's a subscribers only giveaway, and it's a lot of fun. And you know, for the cost of your subscription, we also offer you a place to have more fun. I put you in our secret subscribers only group, where our live streams live on. We have challenges in that group. We have, just as much as you want to participate, you can. So, do all the things or do nothing. It's up to you. Well, y'all, I enjoyed this evening. I know Nancy is a secret. They don't need to know. They just need to feel like they missed out, because they are. If you're not in the secret subscribers only group, you're missing out. I'm telling you now, you're missing out. It's a great place to be. The SSG or the SSSOG. The SS SOG. It is a lot of fun, and I am so appreciative of the people who are in there. You guys are some phenomenal people. I'm telling you what, I appreciate you guys more and more every day. You guys are terrific people. So I enjoyed spending time with you this evening. We'll see if I am here at my regularly scheduled time tomorrow. It's anybody's guess. I don't know. Maybe I will be. Maybe I'll be having lunch with my son. So if anybody has questions in the group, because I'm not present, then y'all just let them know. Hey, she's having lunch with her youngest son, who does not live at home anymore. So any opportunity I get to spend a little time with him, it's always fun. So I know, right? Lindsay, I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. I'm so glad that you were notified, because a lot of times we don't get notifications. So, I'm glad that you showed up. Hey, Island Girl, you're late to the party. Island Girl, if you are not a part of the secret subscribers only group, make sure that you message me here so that I can get you a link. Make sure that you're in. Since you missed this live stream, it will be up and running in our subscribers group as soon as it's available for download. I'll move that over. So, use somewhere you want to be in case you miss our live streams, because you never know if you get notifications or not. So thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. I look forward to our giveaway at the end of the month. The more the merrier. Make sure that your subscription is active before the last day of the month. So by the end of the 30th, you want to make sure that your subscription is active, because I will be pulling active subscriptions the morning of the 31st. Oh, thanks for the tiny. Make sure that you're active. So be checking your subscription. All right, y'all. I will see y'all next time. It might be tomorrow. It might not. I don't know. I apologize if it's not, but I'm going to enjoy time with my son if he's available. So I will see y'all next time. I'll probably be live before next Tuesday anyway, because I'll have to spend a couple of days like a vampire, like with the curtains drawn and all that good stuff out of the sunlight. No major thing, just having a thing done on my face. They call it, what do they call it? It's a blue light. It's a blue light something. When I tell you this light is bright, oh my gosh, it's bananas bright. But for the next 48 hours, you can't be in the sunlight. So I'm having that done tomorrow. So I'm sure I'll see y'all between Friday and Saturday. I'll probably be back if I'm not here tomorrow. So yay. Not an ablation. It's just like a treatment for I'm white. I'm like real white. I'm just like real white. So, we're having a series of treatments done for preventative precancerous cells, all that good stuff. So no major problems. But it's about that time in life. So yeah, she's like, we're going to do this. And I'm like, okay. So I'll have nothing else to do because I won't be able to go outside or see the sunlight for 2 days. So yeah, fun stuff. That's right. There you go. I'm just real white. We have friends. There's a couple, man and a wife. We have an African American a couple of friends, and he likes to tell me that. He says, I told him, I said, oh, I'm going in for this procedure, and he's like, what for? And then he stops himself. He says, oh yeah, you white. You like white. I'm like, thanks for that. No, I did not finish the picture. We will finish it together the next time I'm here, which will be anybody's guess. So make sure you have notifications set. I don't know why, because it's not like TikTok informs you. But make sure you have notifications set. And I'll try to, I'll try to notify people the next time that we're live. But we have these three more spaces to fill. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to put in it yet. We'll see. But I'll be back. We'll be live sooner or later before next Tuesday. And we'll have some more fun. And we'll finish it then. Oh, thanks, Island Girl. Oh, yeah, how to do the top one. It's super easy. You just draw your circles. You just put a bunch of circles. Then you go connect them. You connect all the circles. Up here, I had to kind of imagine where circles would be. But you just connect them. I figured out my connection lines. And then I just drew a little trace line in the middle of each section. So easy. It was easy. So now you know. And hey, if you want to see the rest of this, I suggest you subscribe, because our live streams live on in our subscribers only group. So there you go. Now you know. It's a fun place to be. Definitely something you want to be a part of, because hey, we're having our giveaway at the end of the month on the 31st. Something to keep in mind. But yeah, make sure your notifications are set. That way you know when we're live again. Hopefully, if TikTok actually sends you a push notification. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine when it comes to TikTok notifications. I get a lot of that. Oh, I wasn't notified. I'm like, girl, me either. I don't know what to tell you. I don't even know when I'm here. So there you go. All right, guys. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to have dinner. I will see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of your evening, or, whatever time of day it is for you. If you're living in the future, let me know how it's going. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye now.